Welcome to the Clever Boy Quiz, the show. To the show where I'm clever, he's a boy, and you're a quiz. I'm one of your hosts, Connor O'Connor, and our guest for this week. You've heard the intro before. Why did I get you so hard today?
Because I do think it's really funny. I'm clever, he's a boy, and you're a quiz is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, that voice you hear judging my writing skills is they just got a fiber skin, buffalo skin, vinyl inlay 22-inch drum. It's Jaqi.
You read it. Thanks. I do think it's a brilliantly written intro. I think it's hilarious.
Our second guest is someone who just discovered that Neil Patrick Harris was a singer last weekend. It's Mug.
I knew that he was a singer forever. I just didn't know that he was also in Batman.
And finally, they told Mug that he'd wear a maid outfit instead of wearing one for me. It's Raptor Like Raptor, aka Cory.
Connor, you're one of my oldest friends. Why would I let you see
And you
me in a
still
maid
won't
outfit?
wear the maid outfit for me. Anyways, I digress.
I give you permission.
And last but certainly not least, it's my handsomely dumb co-host who hopes to know most, Matthew Haux.
What's up? I'm still making my quiz.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but it's funnier if I do.
All right, everyone. You guys have been on this quiz before. Cory and Mug, this is your fourth time. Jaqi, this is your second time. But for those of you listening, this is your first episode.
I've been here before.
I've been here the whole time. If this is your first episode, here's how this is going to work. Jaqi, you're muted, so we can't hear what you're saying to us right now.
In Colorado, they have a deal on edibles where you can get 40 gummies for $40.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, Colorado really just said, do whatever you want, man. I don't care.
Colorado kind of rules, guys.
Well, with a city with that altitude, everyone's a little high. So the way this show works is that we're going to spin a wheel, and whoever the wheel lands on
of
gives a quiz.
Wheel of death.
No, not Wheel of Death. The other one.
Aw.
This is the
I thought
wheel
that
we
was
spin
this
to
one.
determine whether the avatar will be fried with unfried dough.
Oil.
Looks
okay.
like it's boiled in oil.
Oil. That's what it is. Thank you. Best line reading of the show. This is the
It's the
wheel
same
where
guy
we
who does the boulder.
The boulder.
Who I believe is Mick Foley, or there's some wrestler that used to work with The Rock.
It is. You're right.
That's
You're
the
completely
joke
correct.
about it, though. This wheel, though, is the
to
wheel
see
who
who's-
gives their quiz. Their quiz can be on any topic they decided to quiz us on, and so we don't know what it is until they give their quiz. Is everybody ready to spin the wheel?
Spin that wheel.
Yeah,
I
if
look
it's
for
not
an
me, I
iPhone
call-
charger.
If it's not me, I call homophobia. I didn't get to do a quiz during Pride Month. I didn't get to go to any Pride events.
Oh,
I'm instead going to be doing the July 4th parade this week.
is that Pride? That's National Pride.
Chargers.
Does that count?
Yeah. No, because it's fascism. So
To where
It landed
it
on
was
Matt.
me. It was Jack.
No.
It was me, Jaqi. Because
Redo
Matt's
the-
not ready, so we can. No, we can just retcon it and say that it was me, Jaqi, instead.
Yeah, I like that. How did it end up on me?
I thought we were
swear.
not including.
Who's
that.
gonna know? Who's gonna know?
We never said not to include Matt.
Fair.
We could just cut all that out, and Jaqi can call America fascists at a different time.
I'll do it again. Americans are fascist.
All right, let's.
Sorry, America is fascist. There we go. Happy Independence Day, everybody. My people
This is
were slaughtered.
This is the first time we're spinning the wheel. We definitely didn't do it again because Matt got upset. Wheel.
Yep. You
Oh
got
my gosh.
truth
Oh my
autism
gosh.
like
Oh
someone
my
I've
gosh.
never experienced before. It was me!
Jaqi!
Holy crap, cool! Now Jaqi gets to do her quiz.
All right, we're just
Spin
gonna let
that
Jaqi do
wheel.
quiz.
Spin that
Don't let her
wheel.
quiz. Sorry, what is it? You're saying I have true autism for what?
Truth autism. Truth-telling autism. Meaning that even in the face of adversity, or meaning that even if it's a joke, you'll tell the truth as the joke, which is still funny.
Oh
It's not
no,
bad
I
thing.
lie all the time.
Okay.
I don't even have a girlfriend.
Her name's Jill.
Me neither, man. I would love a girl.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. All right, Jaqi, what's your quiz?
Oh, Jaqi! I've got a quiz. I've got a quiz.
Do you want me to
about-
spin the wheel, or do you want to just do
No.
your quiz?
No, I got it. I've got a quiz about musical instruments.
At least it's not movies
Cool.
again.
Nah.
Yes.
God,
None of us have made a quiz
Connor.
about movies.
You have plenty of lists of movies, so just
None of us have made a quiz about movies for this week.
you only.
Ready? Whenever you guys have some musical instrument themed trivia questions for you, I've been relearning a lot of music lately, a lot of instruments, and relearning my love for music and musical instruments as a hobby. And that being said, I've got quite a few real life examples that I'm going to show you a picture of, or literally show you on camera, and you're going to have to guess what it's called. Or I'm going to have about a musical instrument that you're going to have to guess. And it'll sharpen your brains a little bit and give you a little bit of a taste about what Jaqi's been doing lately, because Jaqi's been making music and Jaqi's pretty happy doing that.
Connor's gonna get mad if he doesn't know the right answer. I'm just calling it already.
Yeah, you band nerd.
That's valid.
That's about to call me.
I was about to say the F word,
Which
and then I
The
was
F
like,
word or
nah,
the
I'm gonna
F
say
slur?
the trouble.
Mm,
No, I'm gonna say
maybe we kiss before you say that word.
I'll kiss him.
Okay,
He's one of my oldest friends. I'll kiss him.
I'm ready. The first question whenever everyone is ready.
ready.
Which famous guitar brand has a model called the Stratocaster?
We're selling them in my store right now, and I still don't know the answer.
Which famous guitar brand has a guitar model called the Stratocaster? One of the most famous guitar brands in history.
Your boy didn't know enough about string instruments. I'm a percussive.
Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of strings myself, but I know a little bit. All right.
It sounds
This
so
one's going
familiar,
to
but
be-
it's I just put as a random answer that I know is probably not right.
This one is going to be just visual instrument that you will see. This is a musical instrument. What is it called?
Are we not
Wait,
answering the questions in
we have
between?
to answer the other question.
Oh, I forgot how we do it. You get the answer first before we go on to the next one. Okay. So what did we say?
Oh,
I don't know the answer, so I put myself getting hit over the head with a guitar, but it won't.
A plus.
You got.
Incredible.
I put Gibson because it was the only guitar brand I could remember.
Okay, not a bad guess.
Yamaha.
What'd you say? Yamaha? Okay.
That's a motorcycle manufacturer.
They make instruments. And Matt.
Fender.
Okay. So one of you is correct. And
Matt.
Matthew is correct. It is the Fender Stratocaster.
Heck yeah!
As soon as he said Fender, I knew.
Yeah,
it was
as soon as he
correct.
said that, yeah.
That's the only one I know. So.
I knew it in the exact little font that it's in too.
Yep, the Fender Stratocaster, one of the most famous guitars that's been made. Next up is this instrument. What is this called? For those of you at home, it is a brass instrument that is tubular and it does have a bell for a mouth.
Tubular.
It is. It does not have any valves
Is
like
spelling
another
count?
instrument. As long as I know what you're talking about, if you can hear it, I will play it. I don't know if it'll clip or not, but here's how it sounds.
Started to at the beginning.
It caught it all.
That is what this sounds like.
I don't know the exact name of it.
I think I got it. Maybe.
I'll go first.
All right. What do we have for that?
Trumpet.
Okay.
Or a parade
Okay.
horn.
Oh, there's fireworks going on
Okay.
I was gonna
outside.
say, was that a firework? Jeez.
Yeah. I put a bugle.
Mug,
Probably
Connor?
wrong.
Okay.
You playing that was a real wake up call
Connor?
for me. So it's a bugle.
What did you put?
Bugle. It's a bug gel.
Buggle.
A boob gel.
And Matthew.
It's a bagel with a U.
It's a bagel.
Matt,
A
what'd you put?
bugle.
That would be a bugle, folks. I was holding a bugle in my hand.
0 points to Cory.
Next question. This large wind instrument is used for cultural music by the indigenous people of Australia.
I don't know how to spell it, but I'm gonna guess.
This large wind instrument is used for cultural music by the indigenous people of Australia. And I do have an example of one of these. I can show you 2 examples actually, but it wasn't going to be one of my hold it up and you guess it because I found it a little hard and the question was better than showing.
Moving around is probably not easy.
It is one of the hardest instruments I've had to learn how to play.
Its embouchure is wild.
It is very hard to play. The way you have to play it is different than any instrument I've ever played before. It's wild. You have to teach yourself to circular breathe just in order to play this.
Is it like throat
What
singing almost?
do we have for it? What do we have?
I'm pretty sure we all have the same answer.
Say it all.
I put
Didgeridoo.
Your mom.
That would be a didgeridoo.
Yippee.
This is a didgeridoo. It has got a beeswax mouthpiece, and you play it like this.
It's only
It's just not.
it's
It's
only-
not like it when you play
it's only
instruments.
some sounds that is catching, yeah. Like
Well,
certain
it sounds
frequencies.
like a didgeridoo.
If you don't know what a didgeridoo, it's that wah 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 wah.
Yeah, you're pretty right.
It's not dubstep.
Nope, you're pretty right. Okay, this one's a little bit harder. Usually situated in front of a wind ensemble, this musical instrument shares parts with a flute, but ultimately sounds more like a reed. What is it? Usually situated in front of a wind ensemble, this musical instrument shares parts with a flute, but ultimately sounds more like a reed. What is it?
Only sounds like a reed.
Yeah, sounds like a reed. Like if Kelly Clarkson were a bumblebee. All right. What do we got?
I put piccolo.
I also put piccolo.
I put Piccolo versus Vegeta.
Okay.
I put oboe. I know it's wrong because an oboe is a reeded instrument, so of course it would sound
Okay.
like a reed.
Connor, sometimes you do this thing where you start talking and it's really cool, and then you keep talking and then you're wrong. Because you were right, it is an oboe, and that is not a reeded instrument.
Isn't it a double reeded instrument? I'm pretty sure the oboe has 2 reeds.
No, the bassoon is double
Yep.
reeded. I guess I just assumed the oboe because I always think of it as a midi bassoon.
It's more like a vertical flute. So yeah, oboe is what we were looking for. Piccolo would be a type of, so it's not that.
Not there.
Up.
I remember at band camp when the piccolos would complain about having to hold their instrument. Well, I'm standing there with a 45-pound tuba on my shoulder. And it's like, yeah, you guys, your arms must really be tired right now. I'd hate to play your instrument.
Up next, I'm gonna hold up an instrument and have you guys guess what it is. What is this?
It's an instrument.
It's mayonnaise and it's
I win.
This one will come with a bonus point if you can tell me what key it is in. There is a way to look at this and tell what key it's in. I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you if you can hear it.
Oh, almost.
Min E.
Are you playing the Shire theme
Yes, I
song right now?
was. I was playing the Hobbiton. Yes.
I couldn't hear it, but I still could kind of pick up that. Yay me.
You could sense the Middle Earth glee.
I can sense it.
Okay, so what do we have here?
I said a recorder.
Recorder.
I also
I,
put a
wrote, I
recorder.
wrote specific recorder.
A specific type. Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably some type of flute or
No, it's probably just going to be like flute.
It's not.
And Connor, what did
Connor
you put?
said
Recorder as
Oh,
well.
I put recorder.
Okay. Any bonus points for what key it is in?
I wrote E.
G flat.
I'm
Okay.
guessing F.
Okay. Connor?
I didn't hear that prompt, so I'm just
Letters.
going to say C sharp.
Connor, you're right.
What?
The only way you can tell what key this instrument is in is by looking right there and seeing that there is a letter C written right there.
So is it a recorder?
No, but that is the thing. It is
Or
not
is
a
it-
tin whistle.
Tin whistle.
That's rude.
Yes, it is
Mhm.
it is a tin whistle. They have 6 holes. Recorders have 7.
A lot of holes.
It's almost as many holes as I have.
God.
Recorders have the same amount of holes as bagpipes usually. Okay. The next question. What are we on? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is question number 6. This musical instrument gained popularity when it was mentioned in the Canterbury Tales, but has been depicted in art as early as 1000 BC. Its unique appearance makes it easy to distinguish, especially because of its air reservoir, melody pipe, and drone. This musical instrument gained popularity when it was mentioned in the Canterbury Tales, but has been depicted in art as early as 1000 BC. Its unique appearance makes it easy to distinguish because of, especially because of its air reservoir, melody pipe, and drone.
You know, every time in this quiz so far where I felt like it's a trick question and that I shouldn't just go with the obvious answer that I'm thinking of, I have been correct. So that was my strategy this time. And now I fear that it's going to be like, no, why would you pick that one? Idiot, it's clearly this one.
Well, I guess the real question is, do you trust yourself more than you trust your brain? Or
No,
is your brain yourself?
my brain can't even decide if I am a god or if I deserve to die.
The answer is yes. Have the question one more time.
Oh, yeah. What do we have? Guess wise.
Corey needs the answer or the question one more time.
We'll start with Matthew. What's your guess?
Oh no. I got bagpipes. is what I
Okay,
said.
Corey.
Ask the question one more time.
Oh, sure. This musical instrument gained popularity when it was mentioned in the Canterbury Tales, but has been depicted in art as early as 1000 BC. Its unique appearance makes it easy to distinguish because of its air reservoir, melody pipe, and drone. Colorado altitude's wild, guys. Like, you stand up and you get out of breath here. It's crazy. And
Yeah,
I've been like
that
working
doesn't
out. I'm like,
happen to anyone here.
that doesn't happen in Pittsburgh.
It's a different feeling, Connor. Like when I went to boot camp and it was a different altitude, I got nosebleeds.
Yeah, I'm getting nosebleeds here.
Yeah.
I get those sometimes, but
I got one so bad that it lasted an hour when I was in
Yeah.
Colorado.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Someone who grew up with chronic nosebleeds as a kid, that was a mild one.
An hour?
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of nosebleeds too, but I also this one was different. Is that a bear knocking down a tree? That has happened twice since I've been here.
Wow.
Yeah, Matthew,
I'm
what was your answer? Bagpipes,
Bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
Corey,
bagpipes.
and Connor.
Bagpipes.
Correct answer is bagpipe. This is not bagpipes. This is a pillow pipes. So it's to train your arm to squeeze the pillow and then play like this. And normally it's got these big drones that go off the side there. But you guys have seen what bagpipes look like. You can imagine what they look like. And yeah, they have a air reservoir, which is the sack that you squeeze. You kind of blow it up like a balloon, and then you maintain air, like you maintain blowing through the air while squeezing the notes on your hands, and the drones are doing their work in the back. So it's about as close as a one-man band suit gets without incorporating other instruments. Bagpipes are cool. Next question. Associated with bluegrass, folk, and country music, this instrument is typically fitted with 4 or 5 strings. There are other models that use as many as 6, especially with one on the side, not top, of the neck. Associated with bluegrass, folk, and or country music, this instrument is typically fitted with 4 or 5 strings, but there are other models that use as many as 6.
It like cut out the first time for me, and I didn't hear it. Wasn't hearing it the second time. I've got this. I think I got this.
Cool.
I'm hoping it's not like a trick question.
No, it's just the trivia question.
Anyone have any questions, or can we start guessing?
I think we can start guessing.
Connor, what you got?
Banjo.
Okay, Corey,
Banjo.
Matt,
I also had a banjo.
Bango.
and Mug.
Bango.
I am talking about the band.
Yippee!
Okay.
When you said that it had 4 to 5 strings, I got confused at first before you continued on, because I had a friend in high school who had a banjo that had the 6th string with the tuning key on the side of it, and so that was like the only like experience I was dwelling on in the moment for a banjo. I was like, no, they have 6 strings.
Right. Yes. So banjos normally have 5 strings and then the 6th one on the side of the neck. Up next is a visual instrument. I'm going to show you this instrument, and then you're going to guess what it is. So what is this?
Oh, spelling count.
I'll play a little bit if you can hear it. Ah, the wind.
It sounds like wind to me. I can kind of hear the notes in static, but not really.
Are we ready to guess, or is this one a little more difficult?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Corey, what you got?
I put ocarina.
Mug.
Ocarina.
Connor.
Zelda's bong.
I will not accept it.
I also
but-
put ocarina at the
Okay.
bottom here.
Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Matthew.
Ocarina.
Okay, that was an ocarina. That was specifically a 12-hole ocarina that was made to look like the one from Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda. Yes. Question number 9. This one is this instrument has heavy association with a band's rhythm section. It's also heavily used in certain cultures to strengthen men in war or to provide a beat for dance.
Repeat.
It's a 2-parter actually. So this instrument has heavy association with the band's rhythm. It's also heavily used in certain cultures to strengthen their men in war or to provide a beat to a dance. And as the oldest musical instrument in existence, this instrument also requires far more bodily coordination than others, especially if you're playing on a modern setup. All right, nerds, what do you got for me?
I put standing drum or just drums in general. I
Okay,
don't know if it's like a difference.
Corey,
Bass drum.
Connor,
Cowbell, and then drum in parentheses.
okay, Matt.
I had put bass drum as well.
Okay, I was just looking for the answer. So I think all of you got it right. And the last question is your last visual question. This one's a big one.
Oh god, they're standing.
Hey, get down. Down.
Oh
What is
no!
this?
We can't hear it, but I can't remember what it's called. Crap.
You coming in here with the instrument from the Wild Wild West? Like I haven't watched that movie only once in my life.
Let me see if I can show you a better
I love
angle.
the confusion from Corey.
I'm trying to like think deep in my fucking mind, and I can't get anything. It's cool. I like the little art decals on it.
Hmm.
The little Nordic runes and stuff. You're gonna have to send me a video of it.
I want to hear how it sounds too, but it's definitely not picking it up either.
Okay. What are our guesses?
I didn't write anything down, but the only thing that came to my mind was the Vo recorder.
Okay.
The vocoder or something like that.
Okay. Connor.
It's the instrument that makes Leaves from the Vine so sad.
Correct. That is actually correct.
What's the name of it though?
Right. That's what I'm looking for.
No, the harpsichord. Put the harpsichord.
That is a very close guess.
Definitely, harpsichord is one of my favorite instruments. I know that it's not that. I want to say that it's called. I don't know how to spell it whatsoever, but I don't. It's probably also not this, but I want to say it's called like awesomer or something.
You're thinking of the word dulcimer.
Dulcimer, yeah.
This is also not
Not
that.
that.
Matthew.
I also said harpsichord, and obviously that was wrong. So
Okay. So this is the secondary instrument that I play in the Reelin' Ropes, the band that I'm in. And this is called the hurdy-gurdy.
I put honky tonk. That's what I wrote down because I knew it was something stupid.
This is the hurdy-gurdy. It is a mythical, magical work of what could only be explained as the love child of mad science and musical autism. And I'm in love with her. She's my baby girl.
Oh my god, hurdy-gurdy. That's what I was looking for so hard in my brain. Before I was gonna say dulcimer, I was like, maybe because it's more of like a different sound. I knew that it was something stupid, so what I wrote down before saying that was honky tonk because I knew it was some kind of hurdy-gurdy bullshit.
What you do is you turn this knob,
I love it.
and it rotates this wheel inside here
Do you know what's funny
That-
though?
that
I
hits.
just
these-
watched a video that was like, how many guitar picks can I 3D print into a guitar to like? He basically made an entire guitar that spun like with 4 different sections to strum at the same time, and that's
Right.
what that reminds me of.
Yeah, so it's got 6 different strings on it. That wheel rotates and it hits each of those strings and it plays a different note. And then you've got your keys that change it. Usually I play with the low drone, which just plays the same note as you turn it, and then the other note that plays on top of that is when you press the buttons and it changes the pitch of it. So yeah, that's the hurdy-gurdy. And that is one of the instruments that I play in the band that I'm in. And that is your music lesson for the day, kids.
I do
How
have a
did you all
question.
do? Yeah.
The dulcimer, is that very similar to the hurdy-gurdy, like with the wheel and everything, or?
The dulcimer is kind of similar to the hurdy-gurdy in that they're both, when I say similar, I mean like kind of sound. So the dulcimer has like it's like a long body shape, and then it kind of usually looks like an 8. If you've got an Appalachian dulcimer, that's going to look like a figure 8 or like an infinity sign. But if you've got like a standard dulcimer, which dates back to Renaissance times, just like the hurdy-gurdy founded in the Catholic Church during the 15th century, so was the dulcimer. It's got more of a, and I'm going to describe this as a wah guitar sound, and what I mean by that is like a wah, 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 like wah, wah, wah. And sound wise, they go really well together, and they do sound a lot alike. So there's the relation. But the hurdy-gurdy is much more mechanical and more science, honestly, than the dulcimer, which is basically kind of a guitar. Appalachian dulcimers, though, get played a little differently. Those are fun. An Appalachian dulcimer, jug, and an Appalachian bluegrass band, they make some wacky instruments.
They used my abs as an instrument once.
got him.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
They just grabbed that washboard and just started plucking on it.
That's definitely how washboards work.
Anyways, I got 8 points.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I got.
I think I got 6. I
think
wasn't
I
really
got
counting.
6.
I think I got 6 too.
Well, Connor O'Connor, you are our winner, and you win this sheet music. Now you can learn how to play pen whistle if you screenshot it in the next 5 seconds. All right.
Shame on you. It's on recording.
They don't know that.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for that quiz, Jackie. It was great to win another quiz on something I don't know too much about. You guys ready to spin the wheel again?
No.
Spin that wheel to exclude Matt.
Please do.
Matt's still on there.
Exclude.
Third time. He's gonna do it a third time.
No, it's
Oh my
not.
goodness.
Okay.
Just spin
Question.
it. Just remove him and spin it.
Do you think that I can complete the last 2 questions before we get to them as you guys are doing the quiz?
Only if you really want to try.
Do you
Let's
do
do
you
it.
have the
It
ability to?
it is-
Probably.
It is 9:30 for you guys, so your call.
I think we should do it. If all else fails, we have the last question, right? Or we just like
It's only 7:25 for me.
okay, I can do it because it's obviously fate. Apparently,
It's because I really, 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 really want to do this quiz, and so it's not going to give it to me.
exactly. That's how it usually goes. Oh man, this is so good.
So, Matt, what's your quiz on?
Yeah. So my quiz is Guess the Imposter. And I'm going to show you 4 images, and you're gonna have to tell me which one doesn't belong. If I could freaking find one that's not a web file, good lord. All right.
Yay, more pattern recognition.
It's a little trickier than it seems, but I think you guys are gonna do great.
Do you
guys
think I
are
could
gonna
just take the link for this podcast and send it to a therapist to get a diagnosis?
probably.
Yes.
Is this gonna be like those stupid TikTok ones where they're like really weird and annoying?
I assure you,
Why
I
would
assure
I-
you 100% that's
I
where
ass-
Matt got the idea for this.
He said, no,
Why would I do
not.
that?
why would I do that? Don't you know?
Why in any universe would I do that? All right, can I? Yeah, here we go. How do you do this? The slide? Nope.
The square with the arrow.
F11.
You know, we're just gonna do 8 questions because I don't think I can do this at the same time. It's fine. The square with the arrow? Are you sure that exists?
F11.
F11? Oh, but that does my screen. I just want to present just the presentation to you guys.
When you present it, it should say Chrome tab, window, or entire screen.
Right, but that's gonna give us.
So if you do entire screen,
You're gonna see all of this.
well,
and
now
I don't
click
want you
into the presentation there.
Slideshow.
View.
Like click slideshow.
there. I don't. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where the heck is?
Top right. Top right.
Ha ha. Okay, name the imposter. This is gonna have 8 questions, because your boy didn't prepare and it's fate, so I'm doing it anyway. Go ahead, name the imposter while I write down your names so I can keep score for you guys.
I know which one it is. I know which one it is.
I don't think you do.
Are we doing like top right is A, top left is A, top right is B, bottom left is C, bottom right is D?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna write top left or top right or bottom.
Well, we
left
could
or
do that.
bottom.
Left to right, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D.
these nuts.
Got him.
I wish.
I don't have to wish.
TMI, mug. TMI.
Really paying attention. I just started talking.
I would like to go last, just so I can explain my
Alright.
reasoning.
Oh boy. Okay, Connor. What's your answer? Connor, I need it right now. I need it right now.
It's at top left because it looks like a pirate's chest and not a fantasy chest like the other three.
Okay.
Like these are like ones you'd find like a Dungeons and Dragon chest. Number one, like top left, looks exactly like a pirate's chest.
That's some good reasoning.
Mug, since you were so eager to do this, what's your answer?
I said the red one because all the others are brown and that one's red.
Oh, good job. Good job. Okay. Jaqi, how about you?
I'm gonna go with the bottom left one because it is the only one without a keyhole.
All right, and Cory.
At least I had the same logic because I wrote the red chest with the gold trim because it didn't have a lock.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys are doing this quiz exactly how I hoped you wouldn't.
Fuck you. Fuck you. It's the mimic.
It's the mimic.
It is the mimic.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Why would we assume
Fuck
it's the
you.
mimic? It's clearly the
Fuck
imposter.
you.
Mimics, yeah, exactly. Mimics are imposters. That's like kind of their thing.
All right, we got to stoop down to Matt's level for this quiz now.
It was a good job. Good
Last
try,
minute
guys.
quiz. This is last minute quiz we're talking about here.
I liked your answers. I did. I really did. All right, who is the imposter?
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah,
Absolutely so easy.
So easy.
Are you still trying to play that instrument, Jaqi?
I'm not trying. I'm doing a great fucking job. She sounds so pretty. I cannot believe you can't hear it.
I wish we could. I really do.
Jackie was like, "There's do or do not. There is no try."
No, are you kidding? Are you still trying to play that? Fuck you.
All right.
This is what I do now. This is who I am. Me and her. Hurdy-gurdy.
Matt,
Yeah.
can I have a level of difficulty for these next questions?
I want a pronoun pin that says she hurdy-gurdy.
That'd be nice.
6 million. 6 million.
So my answer is Princess Leia
Okay. All right. And do you have reasoning, or is it just because you felt like it?
because it's not the only. She's the only one that's not in Mario.
Yeah. Mug, how about you?
Honestly, I was gonna say the same thing, but I'm tempted to say Rosalina, but I'm not. I'm gonna stick with Leia.
Okay. All right. 2 Leias. Connor,
I'm
how
gonna
about
be
you?
so annoyed if it is the fact that Leia's not from Mario, because Rosalina's a queen, not a princess.
That was my original thing, but I just don't care.
Okay. And Jaqi, how about you?
My reasoning was Rosalina because Princess Leia, Princess Daisy, Princess Peach. But I'm also picking Rosalina because Princess Daisy, Peach, and Leia all have side court Elizabethan bustles on their dresses, and Rosalina's is a ball gown. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I was not gay? Ally was good.
Well, 2 of you were correct, and I'll tell you which 2 it was. Not Connor and Jaqi, it's Leia. Leia is the imposter. I do like how deeply you thought into that one. That was good. It'll help you on the next one.
This one's just fun. I gotta be real. This kind of quiz is just fun.
Who is the imposter?
Oh, light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction.
The 4 animals on this page for the listeners out there. I'm sorry, I should have been describing them, although the players have been doing well at that. The 4 creatures on this page are a wildebeest, a shoot. I know what that one's called.
The one in the bottom left is a dik-dik, and the top right is
Yeah.
an albatross or a fucking orca. I don't fucking know.
I know what it's called. I just can't. I literally looked it up to do this. A wildebeest.
The white one's a goat.
The
Orange?
bottom
Is that
one
an
is a
orange?
dik-dik.
Orange.
The bottom right one is a mountain goat, and the top left one, top right one, I mean.
Orange.
No, that wasn't it. Shoot.
I saw a mountain goat. Like I see mountain goats here all the time. Not all the time. I've seen them twice, but
That's so cool.
An orange?
actually.
Yeah, there's like mountain goat crossing signs and shit.
I know it's not an orange.
Give me a second to hit the back button a bunch of times until I figure it out.
I know it's not an orange, but the orange is actually my
You can look at
Patronus.
your history.
Oh, that's true. History. Oh, pronghorn. The top right one is a pronghorn. So it's a wildebeest, a pronghorn, a dik-dik, and a mountain goat. Who is the imposter?
Light work, no reaction.
Light work, no reaction whatsoever. Does everybody have an answer? Mug and Corey are doing unspeakable things on camera. You have no idea, listeners, what they do.
Who's that?
They're eating small children now.
I'm eating something Connor can't eat.
Reese's Cups?
It's a pickle dipped in peanut butter. The heck
Milky
is that?
Snickers?
Peanut
Does
butter
everybody
fudge
have an
brownie.
answer?
Peanut butter
Yes.
swirl fudge brownie.
All right, Jackie, how about you start this one since you were so confident?
I think this one. I think it's the
I thought you were confident on this one.
no, I changed my mind like last minute. It's the wildebeest.
Okay. Connor.
I put mountain goat because
Okay.
it's the only one that's from North America. The rest, I believe, are from Africa.
Okay.
Ooh, good guess. That's not true because dik-diks are from Australia, but good guess.
I put mountain goat as well, but the reasoning is mountains compared to like flatlands and plains and stuff.
Fair enough.
Ooh,
Mug?
good guess, good guess, good
I
guess.
put mountain goat for a variety of reasons. One, because they're mountain goats, everything else is flatland, but also because they're white, nothing else is. And also because there's two of them.
I don't know. The one tail's white.
Yeah, but it has.
They're the goat.
But yeah, there's also two.
That's
There's a baby in the other one.
some solid logic. Yeah.
That's
It's because they're the goat.
you guys all have some really good reasoning. But unfortunately all of you are incorrect. I thought I would trip you up on the mountain goat, and I did, but not for the reason that I thought I would. I thought that I would trip you up because they're called mountain goats. And they're the only ones up there that are goats. But they're not goats. They're actually antelope, and pronghorns are not antelope. All the rest are a species of antelope.
That's a really I love you.
Yay. So good try.
You know what the problem is, Matt?
What's the problem, Connor?
That was such a Connor answer. And I'm
You
filled
fooled.
with rage.
It's called Fool Us.
I love it. All right, guess the imposter.
I can't because the one image is blurry.
Which one?
The bottom left one. It's got some pixels that I can see pretty predominantly.
Really? I mean, I know it's not the clearest picture, but it's.
I'm fucking with you.
I know it's not the clearest picture.
I think I know it. I think I know it already.
You do?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Does everybody else know it?
Not yet.
So,
Okay. All right. Take your time. This is the funnest quiz I've ever put together, and I wish I had more time to do it justice. But it's going well so far.
oh, I don't know if this joke actually works. Oh well, I'm gonna leave it, and then Jackie's gonna correct me, and it's fine.
I think I have my answer.
I've got a pretty good answer.
Okay. We'll start with Mug this time.
All right. I said pepperoni because it's the only one that's got fat meat on it. Nothing else has meat on it.
Okay. Good guess. Good guess. Corey.
I said B because just the cheese. The other one looks like extra cheese, and usually extra cheese is a topping, and I thought the other three were toppings.
Oh,
Or-
okay. I
like,
see now.
So yeah, so
I
like
see.
extra cheese counts as a topping. So pepperoni and spinach are a topping.
Yeah. I got you. Jackie, how about you?
I think it's the bottom left one because the rest of them have meat on it.
The only one that has meat on it, I think, is the pepperoni one.
Oh, well then it's the pepperoni one because it's the only one that has meat on it.
That's my
Okay.
answer.
Connor, how about you?
Is it top left because it was a C-section baby? Because it's delivery, not DiGiorno.
Oh man. No, it's the one with the green on it. It's the only one with the green on it. Thanks, guys, for your answers.
Oh my goodness.
All right, next one.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, 2 of them have green on them. What are we gonna do?
Maybe you should think outside the box.
What is this, Taco Bell?
So I think my problem. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna give it away.
Okay. Oh, that bottom left one's kind of blurry again. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you see what I mean now.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
The top right one is kind of too.
Yeah, I see it.
What am I looking at?
Chicken tenders.
Oh, I'm unfamiliar.
Well, that's unfortunate because it is the staple of every restaurant known to man.
The tender is a specific strip of the chicken breast, usually.
Breasts are for looking at, not for eating.
I'm ready.
Honestly, you're
I don't
so
know.
weird
I
for
love a
that.
good breast in my mouth.
Oh, I love putting them in my mouth, but I never take a bite.
Slight nibble,
Actually, I
but a lot of
I-
tongue.
I do bite the nipple.
Yeah.
I've bitten
Gotta
my
bite
fair
it.
share of nips. I've bitten a few.
Morgan.
Hold on, I
My-
thought we were talking about chicken. When did we get a nipple?
My boyfriend has
Morgan.
pierced nipples, so
Oh,
your girl bites.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
On that shit. Connor, what's your answer?
I like to
God,
hang
I
on
love
tight.
chewing on
Ah.
pennies. I said the top right because it was bullied as a child.
Put both of them in my mouth, see if I can make him touch and do the ooh face with the nipples.
All right. Great answer, Connor. Corey, how about you?
I said the top right because no condiments.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Mug,
that was my actual logic, but
Mug, how about you?
So I'm torn. It's either the top right because it's got no condiments, or the bottom one because it's in a basket and everything else is on a plate. I don't know which is the
it can't be the plastic. It can't be the basket because the top right is in a bowl.
Exactly. I think I'm gonna have to go with the top right because it has no condiments.
Okay, Jackie.
Top right, no condom, bad sex.
Guys, you are so on point, but it's incorrect.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna.
Matt, you make
beat
me
the
wanna feel like
crap
It's the
out of
top
you.
left. It's the top left because it has the fucking green shit on it, isn't it?
No, it's the bottom right because they're the only one in metal on a metal basket.
You absolute
it.
jagoff. Let me tell you absolutely right now.
Matt's switching his answers on us.
You make me furious.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, Corey. You have to have a list written down somewhere.
So, one thing that I forgot to do, if I'm being honest,
Oh, I forgot to write it down so
Okay.
people don't think I'm a liar.
I was making this quiz while Jackie was doing theirs. No, I forgot to put a slide in which the correct one was on the slide for each of them. But I do have an actual answer in mind for every single one of them. I do not change them.
No, I just think it's
Scout
funny the
Walker.
one time that we all say
in
the,
mind,
the same
in
answer.
mind.
Just-
He has an answer in mind.
It's the answer that you guys didn't give. No,
the
Corey
answer-
and Mug have gotten an answer right.
Is this? Can I not win? Is that the prompt here? I don't have a single point yet.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sucks.
No. Choose the imposter. I love this quiz so much.
It's more of a like spot the fucking difference.
It's gonna be like at the end there was no difference.
Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures.
They're the same photo.
All right, I think I have a good solid reasoning behind my answers.
Okay, good.
I don't
Like it?
care. I don't care anymore. I put my answer down.
All right, I have my answer and my reasoning.
Okay, Jackie? Guess not. Connor? Oh, you're back.
You ready? Jackie,
You good?
you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have an answer?
Yeah, it's the top right one because it's a little white. And the rest of them is big ass fucking chocolate cakes.
All right. Glad we started with that one. Cory.
So, knowing Matt would choose the obvious one, and if it being vanilla compared to chocolate. But I think his behind the scenes answer is the 3 layers compared to 2 layers of the cake. So my answer is the bottom right.
Okay.
That's also my answer.
Noted. Connor.
I said the top right because it believes all lives matter. My real rationale is because it was a slice of cake, and the others are cakes that were sliced into.
That's really, really good thinking. And that's the kind of thinking.
Gonna run you over with it.
You didn't even let me finish.
No, because you get this indignant tone.
That's the kind of thinking, Connor, that I want for this quiz. And with that being said, Cory and Mug, you got the answer. It was the 3-layered cake.
No, because as soon as Cory pointed that out, I was like, "Oh, this jagoff."
What if we kill him?
We kill him.
You gotta kiss me first.
Do it.
I'm currently in the lowest state I've ever been. Please kill me.
We kill Matthew, and then we kiss Cory. Yes. Yes.
All right,
All right.
you know
I know
what?
the answer.
I know the answer. I know the answer. I know it.
Do you?
I know the answer.
Okay.
No jokes, just facts.
I know the answer. One
No
of these
joke.
pictures is a picture of me, and the other 3 are drawings of Mug.
I was gonna say one of these is a twink. One of these is a twink, and the rest of them are me.
What are you, the coked up dick sucking hoe?
No, but I do know the real answer.
I do know the real answer.
Okay.
As well.
It's
Please give the answer.
it's nifty because the rest of them have one of their eyes that is an X.
Okay.
I was gonna say nifty because the smallest, the only
The
child.
Because she's the smallest. Connor, what about you?
If it's the X thing, I'm gonna be
it's because-
furious.
No, it's got to be because
It's because
Baggy's an
Nifty's
angel.
straight.
No, it's because Baggy's an angel and the rest of them are not.
No,
Fuck.
because no, he wants us to think that. I think it's because it's Nifty because she's the only one in the hotel that's straight.
No, she's not. She's pan.
When does it get changed to pan?
She get a little flag. I said
Literally the
I-
flag right there.
I said so.
I don't.
Wait,
I
what
don't
flag
see
is
any
that?
colors on that flag.
I don't know. That's
I see
Ew,
it's red,
gross.
yellow, green.
Is that banner of Nifty holding the ally flag? Wait, I hate it.
I think it is.
okay.
Yeah, because she's not gay. She's straight. She's an ally.
To be fair, it
Yeah,
was
but
it was the first
yeah, but
picture of
that
Nifty.
flag is so problematic, guys.
Oh yeah,
To
that's
be
why I don't
fair.
fly it.
It was the first picture of Nifty that I could actually save and use. The only format that would work. So I
Because
don't
the
care.
Has-Been
about-
Hotel fans
Here,
are disgusting, or because
I'll just cover it up. Yeah.
These kids nowadays are just putting stuff in the pool that makes the freaking frog straight, and I'm sick of it.
Mug, Cory, did you give your answers?
Yes.
I think it's Angel Dust because he's the only one who is there that is a twink and also has 2 working eyes.
Cory, remind me of your answer.
I said nifty.
Nifty. All the 3 of you guys said Nifty, and Mug said Angel Dust.
Yeah.
Mug, you are correct.
Let's
And
go.
coincidentally, the winner of this quiz, because Angel Dust is the only one with 2 working eyes.
I win.
The rest of them all have 1. You win.
I win.
You're gonna die, Matthew.
I hope so.
I've never been angrier at you in my entire existence.
Thank you for playing Guess the Imposter.
You're gonna die.
With
Matt.
only 8 questions.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill you.
well, I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
think
I
you're
win. I
trying-
don't care.
There
How
was
many
eight-
questions I win.
There was 8 questions, and somehow Jackie and I got 0 points.
Maybe you should have guessed better.
Maybe you should have had better reasoning.
I'll kill you.
That's a pretty good reason.
I do invite you to.
I'll do it myself.
Fine.
Great job, guys.
I'll do it myself. All right. Well, I'm blind with rage, but the outro goes as follows. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Clever Boy Quiz, the show. If you like more from the Garlic Boys, you can check us out on the variety of different services we use, including TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Support us on Patreon at the Garlic Boys. Find video versions of the show on youtube.com/@thegarlicboys, where you can watch us give and see Jackie hold up instruments, all of that fun stuff.
I play music.
Yes, you do. We're very proud of you. If the listeners would like to find you guys, and if you have anything you would like to shout out, this is the time to do so. Corey?
Don't worry, they won't find me. But you can find me on Instagram.
So they shouldn't go to @BackThereLikeRaptor.
Nope. You can. I really appreciate it if you did, but you don't have to.
Any conventions or anything coming up?
Taco! I'm unveiling a new, and yes, it's a Japanese culture festival.
That sounds sick as heck.
Oh yeah, it's the anime convention that ruins downtown every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only
same
dwarfed in
weekend.
comparison to the furry convention that ruins downtown.
Dude, it
doesn't
smells
ruin
so
downtown
bad.
because I hate furries. It ruins downtown because there's so many of them that this
It's
tiny
traffic.
city we call Pittsburgh is terrible to try and move around in.
I
You
noticed
hate furries for a completely different reason, right?
Well, yeah, they
I
killed my
know-
father.
I noticed a pretty bad
You're
smell at just like the regular Comic-Con. Is it like exponentially worse at the Japanese?
Never
festival?
been.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, I think Techo smells better.
wow. That's a
You have the entire David L. Lawrence Convention Center, like the rooftops and everything, to just go and chill.
The air purifying systems there
Wow.
are great.
Yeah. So like we had Three Rivers Comic Con at the beginning of June, and like I wasn't sweating in Boba Fett. Like, yeah, I had to step outside, but that was because I wanted to step outside and get some fresh air
yeah.
and smoke.
Mug, where can they find you?
Meatball Mug on Instagram, but also I'm doing Art Fight this year. So if any artists are out there listening to this and you want to attack me, I'm Meatball Mug on Art Fight too. Yippee!
Matt,
Spaceman Matt, everywhere, most likely.
Jaqi,
You can find me at the Colorado Renaissance Festival weekends at the Pirate Ship stage at 12 o'clock, 1:15, 3 o'clock, and 4:15. Saturdays and Sundays until August 3rd. And then I'll be back in Pittsburgh for a couple of weeks to Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival. But online, you can find me at Firelord Jaqi, Firelord Jaqi Lord of Fire, and the Reelin' Rogues on your social.
and you can find me at Connor O'Connor wherever you look for stuff. And you should go check out my YouTube channel because I've started releasing videos over there. So go check that out. I talk about movies and actors, and it's really dirty in my own
Prolific way.
I do
neurodivergent way.
I do very much enjoy your YouTube video, like your YouTubes, because it reads like a community sketch. It's good.
Wasn't supposed to be a sketch show.
No, it's like it's written well. It's good. Good shit.
Shout out to Cindy.
Shout out to Cindy.
No, sorry. Shout out to Sydney. Second camera.
First things
Thank
first.
you
rest in
all
peace.
so much for listening. And remember, as always, to
Stay
clever.
Oh shit.
Clever.
Clever. We're saying clever this time.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
It's always clever for the clever boy.
Hey, I'm not dumb.
Clever, clever, clever. Clever, clever, clever boy. Clever, clever, clever. Clever, clever, clever boy. Clever, clever, clever. Clever, clever, clever. Clever, clever, clever boy.
Come on, baby, twist me hard. Clever, clever, clever. Come on, baby, twist me hard.